Welcome back. This is Module 5. We've made our decisions regarding the customer segment, the value propositions, channels, and customer relationships. Now we need to turn to building blocks number 5 and number 6, revenue streams and key resources. At the basic level, the revenue streams building block attempts to answer the question, for what value or price will the customer segment be willing to pay? The most common techniques to determine your pricing strategy is fixed list pricing, discount pricing, that's where you start high and then offer discounts to attract customers, volume-dependent pricing, and market-dependent pricing. The two main categories of revenue streams include transactional revenues, like the purchase of a car or a purchase on Amazon.com, or recurring revenues, such as subscription fees, usage fees, or licensing fees. Next, we need to determine the key resources that are needed to create and deliver our value propositions. The main types include physical resources. This category includes physical assets like machinery, plants, warehouses, vehicles, or point-of-sale systems, to name just a few. The next category of key resources is human and intellectual. Almost every business requires human resources, and they are most critical in our new knowledge-intensive marketplace. Intellectual resources often include your branding, your proprietary knowledge, again, that's a hard word to say, proprietary knowledge, also known as intellectual capital, and patents and customer databases are also examples of human and intellectual resources. And last but certainly not least, financial resources. The majority of business models require significant financial resources that come from a combination of cash, lines of credit, offering stock options, and for many new businesses, the financial resources come from you and sometimes from family and friends. For my business model canvas project, I'm thinking that the first revenue streams will come from two primary sources. First, fee per person transactions, where parents will purchase the Career Readiness mobile learning program for their son or daughter. The online gamified program will offer about 15 hours of in-depth training on how to develop and implement a winning career plan. The fixed list price might range between $195 and $395 per person. The second source of revenues might be corporate sponsorships. If we're able to attract corporate sponsors who also deeply believe in the need for high-quality career planning programs for young people, then the fee per person might be closer to $195 per person. If we can't attract corporate sponsors, then the fee per person will probably be closer to $395 per person. With regards to key resources, I predict that they will be primarily human and intellectual in nature. The intellectual resources would involve getting access to a high-quality mobile learning platform that is designed using best practices in gamification and online learning. The human resources will be the teams of professionals that the university makes available for the project, in addition to recruiting certified career planning coaches to join the cause. Okay, you're doing great. You're making great progress. Now it's your turn. Your Module 5 assignments are: participate in the discussion by answering the question, what is the most important thing I learned while watching the animated video titled Proving It? Next, there are 2 application assignments. With your idea in mind, identify and describe your revenue streams and your key resources. Then, just like I did, add your decisions to your business model canvas. And by the way, congrats! You're more than halfway through this course. We'll get together again at the beginning of Module 6.